Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fissner. Guys, today we got booking 1916. Okay, the PS5 has completely no power, there's no LED at all. Let's connect the power. I've already disassembled to save the time. Oh, you see, my saving time is the bit. And let's hear it. I can hear the crackling noise of power, so that means some power is coming in definitely to this. So let's see if we will have 12 volts on those two pins, okay? Because if we've got those 12 volts, and we've got, so that means it's not a fault of the power supply, most likely. It is a problem with the board, okay? So in that case we can take out this, and before we can voltage inject from the power supply and see the sequence, see the reaction on the power button, we can check fuses, okay? Because checking fuses is a good way to go, plus visual inspection. Yes, so let us check. I don't remember where the fuses are because my technician who normally does it is away, and because he's away, I need to do it. I already saved one, so get beep. F7002 is okay. Now on this side, what else do we see? I don't see anything on this side, just 7002. Magic. I'll pause, I'll remove the board first because we need to remove the board, and I'll look for more fuses for you. Yes, and we will test more fuses, then I'll be back. Okay guys, so to save your time, without even voltage inject, I already found, I've checked all the fuses on this site, and I found that fuse 7003, okay? When you check on this site, nothing, 0.5. On this site, it's open loop. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong fuse. So on this side is growing capacitance, on this one is shorted, yes? So it's shorted to the ground. Now if I will do like this, you see, now it's fine. So that was weird for me because it's starting to load, you see, and it's 0.39. So depend which side you will use your probes. In the diode mode you see the problem. Okay, so let's put it to the ground. So we've got a ground now. So on this side, yes, it's growing. Yes, on this one is a short, so not on this side, but on this side is a short. So now we get capacitor here on the way before we're going to the chip. Okay, so on this side is a short, on this side is a short. So now those two capacitors, because this capacitor leads to those capacitors. So on this side, oh, nothing. Okay, so that's positive side, that should be ground. Okay, and that should be ground as well in this case. But on this side shouldn't be. So either there's a problem with this cap or there's a problem with this IC. Now how we can check it? Well, we can voltage inject here and see if this one or this one will heat up, or we can just blindly remove this small capacitor. Yes, I'll show you this closer. So we can blindly remove this capacitor, and this way we can check if that's, see that the camera is, I need to go back to my overhead camera. This way you will be able to see on the videos better quality. Yes, but okay, so it's easier to remove this capacitor, you see, on both sides when we do it. On one 0.0203, it's as well 0.00. Here is okay. Here is okay, here is fine. Nothing else is shorted on this. Oh, on this side as well, look. Okay, so we need to establish where is ground. That should be 0.0. Okay. I know I shouldn't do it with, it's not growing. Okay, so because we see both capacitors sort of shorted, okay, we're not 100% sure 4 1, that's 0. Okay, so that will be the ground and that will be the positive. Yes, that's the positive, that's the ground. So that's the ground and that should be positive. So because both capacitors are damaged, let's say, I would say that these capacitors are not culprits. It will be the IC. Okay, so even without having thermal camera, yes, I can see that without voltage inject, it's two capacitors which are shorted. So either there is some problem on this side, yes, maybe capacitor here or something on this side, or that will be the IC, and without as well, yes, you see. So without voltage inject and without spraying alcohol or something, or thermal camera, we can't be certain what is the problem. So let us get, like, it's out of the main power rail anyway, so we can just let's take alcohol instead of thermal camera. I want to see it with the naked eye rather than using thermal camera. To be true, I don't use like thermal camera a lot, but okay, let me look and I'll show you what I see. Oh, that's off. Output 0.9 volt, a bit too little. Let's put 1.9 volt here on this power rail. Nothing is taking. There is 1 amp locked, so maybe I should take it to 3 amps. Ooh, it's taking maximum, so 3 watts now. Nothing in particular is getting dry. I would expect the chip to be true, you know? But nothing is dry on this side. Completely. Oh, maybe, because I've heard... Yeah, I felt the heat. Small heat. Of course. Oh, that capacitor. That outer capacitor. This capacitor is getting dry. So... outside of me, so not from the side of F7003, but on the other side, yes? It's wet, and when I press it, oh, it's dry. Okay, and this capacitor here, closer to me, that one becomes dry, and this one still becomes... Oh, and the chip is getting hot from that side of that capacitor. Okay, so what I can do, definitely, is I can remove that capacitor. Okay, let's pause and I'll do it, because it's already 8 minutes video. Okay guys, I've already checked it, and it turns out I will damage something or someone, or myself. But anyways, I did check, and the capacitor which we found without thermal camera is a culprit, because we're taking the same spot, we testing it, and we've got growing voltage, whereas we check on the capacitor and we hear beep. So you see, without having any special tools, without having any special things, we've got this working. I need to solder the small fuse, because now of course we've got no fuse, so this power rail won't power up. So in that case, you know, what can you do? You know, it doesn't work. Oh no, there is. There is voltage, but it's beep. We need beep. We got no beep, of course, because the fuse is blown. Okay, so let me find that's looking like 0201 0 ohm resistor. That will do here for the test, and I'll replace it, and then we can take it from there. Yes. Okay guys, I soldered the 0 ohm resistor. We've got a connection, so we can try now this board in the chassis. How's the liquid metal? Bad. I need to correct liquid metal. Okay guys, so moment of truth. Yes, it's about 10 minutes, so let's do not postpone it. Okay, let's give it 2 seconds. Oh, I heard a beep and we get a blue light. And we need a HDMI cable here, not micro HDMI, just regular HDMI. And do we have a white light? Yes, we need a white light here. Oh, white light. Okay. Let us change the input to the microscope. Oh, lovely. Okay, so it will restart. We need to wait a bit to restart. So you see, as simple as removing the coupling capacitor and replacing with another decoupling capacitor, sometimes it's that simple as to fix PS5, and you can't avoid damaging those capacitors. They are of such quality, and that's a common thing. Yes, not only those, the coupling capacitors, the other capacitors are the same. Of course, Panasonic or Nichicon from electrolytic capacitors are better quality, yes, but when it comes to the those SMD capacitors, that's just the way it is. Okay, M2 wasn't removed properly. Okay, but that's fine because we've got here M2. Yes, so that's okay. So guys, for me, it's a full fix. Now, I don't want to drag you through the for the video too long because it's already over 10 minutes. But what I want to say is, if you would like to run your own electronics repair shop from home or remotely, or have customer support done for you, and the software and the help with developing skills or knowing what capacitance of that capacitor, for instance, need to be replaced with, yes, all the nitty-gritty things about running your own business, either from home or from the branch, with the help of other team which has knowledgeable people with over 265 star rated reviews, with many videos on YouTube. Yes, we're happy to help you develop your business and take it to the next level. Yes, we want to be in a whole country. You can be part of it, and that's just tip of the iceberg. There is far more to it, so if you're interested, let us know. Thank you. Bye bye.